We're looking at a Roman copy of a lost Greek bronze original representation of a victor at one of the games. A young man just past puberty who stands quietly with the weight resting on one leg, one hand hanging free and the other bent to crown himself with a wreath of leaves, the simple prize of the victor at the games. He is discreet, he's modest, he is not like the modern triumphalism of competitors in, for example, British football. He is everything but triumphant. He draws our eye with his modesty, and he looks down in a way so as not to look us in the eye. And this sophrosyne, this temperance, this modesty becomes the young man who attracts the eye of a would-be lover, and he would be all the more desirable for his apparent indifference to his own success.
And can you talk a little bit about the ideal of what he represented in terms of others trying to emulate this sort of modesty and self-abasement?
Yeah. Well, he fits perfectly with the scenario of a dialogue by Socrates, recorded by Plato, about the boy Charmides. Socrates was a brave soldier, and in 431 BC he comes back to Athens from the first year of fighting in the Peloponnesian War, that war that would bring Athens to her knees at the hands of Sparta. And he makes his way to the Palestra, the wrestling school, and there he finds his friend Curatorin, and he inquires after the latest pin-up boy in Athens while he's away, and he's told that Charmides is it. And suddenly there's a commotion in the outer room, and Charmides comes in with a great following of would-be admirers and some lovers. And Socrates and Curatorin stand to one side, and Curatorin says, "What do you think, Socrates?" And Socrates says, "He's absolutely gorgeous." And Curatorin says, "Ah, yes, but if he were to take his clothes off, so perfect is the beauty of his body, he would be without face. He would be just like this anonymous ideal representation of a nameless boy. He would be a paradigm of male beauty, not a representation of any one person's beauty, but of all beauty, of all those victors who passed through their life stage of education and then testing out their ability against their peers and then success." And this boy is a perfect representation of the principles of modesty, sophrosyne, eidos, temperance, and charis, grace. And he is said to represent, to be looked at as if he were a statue. Everybody admired Charmides as if he were a statue. And so there is a fusion of life and art, of reality and idea, of naturalism and idealism. And it's quintessentially our idea of Greek art, that we should be here in the presence of a marble statue, nude, but not sexually aggressive, victorious, but not triumphalist, beautiful, but not provoking of our desire.